All right, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah barakatuh, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're going to explore a controversial discovery, the supposed finding of Jesus' bones. Bones, I said, and compare it from a Christian and an Islamic perspective. Now, for Christians, the discovery of Jesus' bones would be a significant and troubled event according to Christian belief. Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection are central to the faith. The New Testament in the Bible makes it clear that Jesus died. Jesus died on the cross, and the resurrection, and he was resurrected 3 days later. If the bones of Jesus were found, it would directly challenge the foundation of Christian beliefs, especially the resurrection, which signifies Jesus' divinity and his victory over death. For Christians, this discovery would be seen as a crisis because it would potentially disprove the resurrection. If Jesus' bones are truly found, it would shake the core of Christian theology, where Jesus is seen as both fully divine and fully human. His resurrection is not only a testament to his divine nature, but also a cornerstone of salvation for Christians. Now, let's look at it from an Islamic perspective. Muslims believe that Jesus, known as Isa, peace be upon him, was never crucified. The Quran tells us that it appeared as if Jesus was crucified, but Allah raised him up to himself, and someone else was made to resemble Jesus on the cross. So in Islam, if the bones of Jesus were found, they wouldn't be Jesus' bones at all, but rather the bones of the person who was made to look like him. This proves Islam. Now, we have the Quran, and that's proof enough. But from an Islamic standpoint, the discovery of Jesus' bones doesn't pose a theological crisis like it would for Christians. Instead, it fits within the broader Islamic narrative that Jesus was protected by Allah, God, and will return in the future. In this way, the Islamic belief stands strong. Jesus was never crucified, and any bones were found would be that of a substitute. So as we look at the discovery of Jesus' bones, it's important to understand the difference in how both faiths interpret this discovery. Christians might be troubled by it, questioning their foundational beliefs, while from an Islamic perspective, it's simply a confirmation of what Allah has already revealed in the Quran. As we can see here, ossuary of Jesus, son of Joseph. Ooh. I'm not making this up. This is a museum. This is a museum. I'm sorry, but, you know, Let me see if I can. Here, let me go here.
Speaker Simcha Yakubovich. Simcha.
Special 16th anniversary.
And all I can say, this is another. So, Simcha, why don't you pick up the story about the lost gospel, and maybe a little later we'll talk about the other stuff you've done and that you have revealed on this stage.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll set it up a little bit with the other stuff, and then, because it led to that.
Okay.
Okay,
off you go.
So I'll just set up, I have a 3-minute video I dug into my very limited time, but I think a picture's worth 1,000 words, so we'll show it to you in a minute. I'll just set it up first. I don't want to, by the way, I don't want to offend anybody's faith. I'm reporting on history and archaeology, and, well, I should say this. I'm literally the Jew who found Jesus.
That's all we need. I mean, I'll show you. I'll show you some other stuff. They dug up.
This is what Ivy League universities can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
90% of students with a 4.0 plus GPAs get rejected from universities like
Yeah, I put a part. You had to say way above. See, way up there. Okay, let's go.
I want to show you how.
Meanwhile, the tenants and the police have their own agendas. It would take another 2 years. And is it commemorating Jesus' long-forgotten flight from the crucifixion to the grave?
This is what appears to be some.
So anyway, that's it for this video. I apologize. We have room. We have plenty of room here in Islam. If you want to take your Shahada, we can do it online. But I'm sorry. I can't be Christian. This follows with the Islamic perspective. This doesn't affect Islam in no type of way. This actually, not that it helps us, but it fits within the Islamic perspective, because we know Jesus wasn't crucified. It was somebody made to look like Jesus. All right, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you wouldn't miss a video.